Hey friends, welcome back to our channel. My name is Lisa and this is Our Life on a Dime. Today we are doing a quick garden tour, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we are just going to do a quick little update on what we got growing out here, what's going good, what's going bad, and what is struggling and what is thriving. I have told you guys before that we are in Florida and we are in zone 10A and it is hotter than heck out here. And we are not even in May yet and we are hitting the 90s. Today we are 91 or 92 degrees. And I told you my plants do not do well in the heat, so that's why I try and plant what I can in my greenhouse. But even still with that, I got stuff that's really struggling, because it's either if you water too much every day, you're overwatering it, and if I try and do every other day, things are dying. So it's like I'm trying to find that happy medium with everything in here. So let me just give you a quick little tour and show you what we have going on here. We have some in the back row I planted zucchini and squash, and then on the outskirts here I did some Swiss chard. So that is what we have here. Let me walk down a little bit so you can see, and it's really struggling. I have some cabbage there and that's not looking too hot right now. Have some tables here blocking off the entrance to keep my dogs from running through here. But yeah, we're just trying what we can to get some stuff to grow. We have picked some Swiss chards, so that was good. We're still waiting on the other stuff to grow and just see how it goes. I know that if I had planted this in a bed out in the full sun, it would have not even made it this far. It's really hard to grow down here in Florida. And I know a lot of people make fun of us because we start our seeds in, like, I don't even know, December early, and people are still getting snow. We've already are starting our gardens and whatnot. So over here I have some beans. They lost that one from the sun. Some more beans. This is cucumbers here. And I think this is some more beans. I don't know. I think hubby told me he planted some seedlings and they were getting big, so I just planted them. I think these are cucumbers. And then we have strawberries. We have our little itty bitty tomatoes. I love these. These, you just pick them and you can eat them right off the, yeah, look. Look how tiny they are, guys. They're kind of unique, so that's why we got them. Let's see how, look at, I already picked a bunch of them for salad. But yeah, that's what we got going in here. We got some more of the strawberries. And what else do we have? I've just been working on other things, and I try and do like a little bit of an update here at least once a month to let you guys know what's growing here and what's not. These are my buckets, and some of them don't have anything really in there, and other things we planted, stuff like that one's got a moringa tree we are propagating from one of our trees. Then we have some Roma tomatoes. Now these tomatoes have been from last year, so that's pretty awesome. We got some kale. We have some peppers here. I don't know. I had colored peppers and I had green peppers. And can somebody tell me in the comments, do green peppers turn colors if you let them on the vine too long? Because these were green and now they're starting to turn color. So I don't know when to pick it, basically. So if anybody wants to leave a comment on growing peppers, that would be great. But yeah, we got some more coming out, so that's pretty awesome. This is some kind of ginger I picked when we went metal detecting in the woods and at that farm, that old farm from the 50s. And this is some kind of ginger, spiral ginger. And I don't know what you do with it or whatever, but I figure I'd give it a chance, see what happens, and then look it up and see if I can use it. Here is my cranberry hibiscus that I planted from seeds from one of my plants. And then guys, wait until you see this. Do you remember we planted this fruit tree here, back here? This is my jackfruit tree. We planted this in the soil and it immediately started dying. It lost all of its leaves. It had no leaves on it at all. And that happened within like 3 or 4 days. We lost everything. And we were worried that something in the soil here. So hubby took it out and put it in the pot. And look at it, look at the comeback. The bees are even loving it. We have our moringas that we are propagating from our trees. This is a Jaboticaba. This is that plant I told you, the tree that grows really big, and then it has really big grape-like fruit that grows on the bark of it. Let's see what else we have here. Actually, let me go over here first. My table. My table's kind of a mess right now. My basil's going to seed. I gotta fix that. That's from last year. Yeah, this is all from last year, my herbs. But like, see, my basil's going to seed. Can't have that. We love our basil. And we have oregano. We have mint. No, I'm sorry, that's lemon balm. And then we have mint in the back somewhere. I have some red onions. I did have tomatoes in here, and I did have sunflower seeds. And my sunflowers grew about that big, and the squirrels got it. So here's my sage. Let's see what else we have. Do you guys remember I was telling you guys about my Joey avocado, and I asked you guys, my prayer warriors, to pray for my tree, because this tree, this avocado, is named after my sister who passed away. It's a Joey avocado, and I've already had one of these, and I couldn't get it to grow. I killed it. It didn't make it. And then I got this one, and it lost all its leaves here. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna lose another one. Look what we got, guys. Do you see it? Trying to look at this, and I'm in the sun here, so it's hard to tell, but it's coming back. So thank you for praying. If you prayed for my Joey avocado, thank you. Let's see what else we have. This back here is a hot mess, a real hot mess. I gotta get in here and do some more weeding. I've been trying to water my what the heck is it called? My comfrey back there, and I gotta move it because my star fruit does not like all the water, and it's not doing too hot. The leaves are all turning. This is this here is a hibiscus, green leaf hibiscus, and then we have the cranberry hibiscus in the back. Those plants back there that are struggling are cocoa plums. Those immediately went into shock as soon as we planted them. We got some banana trees. This here, look how much it grew, guys. This is my medicinal plant. This is my Panadol that I just love. And another banana tree. And then my, I'm gonna have to make a stone here for this plant because I still can't remember it, guys. Some more banana trees, some cocoa plums. This is my yucca tree. and I've told you guys repeatedly about this. This is a plant I saw on a video in Thailand where the women would go up on the mountain, the side of the mountain, and they would just start digging out these root-looking potatoes-looking things out of this plant, and they're very, very nutritional and good for you, and I guess they're very valuable in other countries. So we did do a harvest on these already. Then I have more banana and cocoa plums, but it's not doing too good. I gotta get back here and put down some more mulch, but I hate putting my mulch down here because I'm really wanting this Panadol to just kind of take off and cover the entire ground out here, because it'll choke out the weeds. That is the whole game plan with this. But then I got to worry about my banana trees, that the pups, because it grows from the root ball underneath, it'll grow new banana trees, because after you do a harvest of bananas, you have to cut down the banana tree, and another one will pop up, another tree will pop up from the ground. And this is my papaya. Let's see. Yeah, my papaya, it's doing pretty good. It does have a, see, because it's like either I'm watering it too much or not enough. But it's like it's so hot out that you can't not water something, because the plants are just dying in the heat out here. This is my Donny avocado. Look at this Donny avocado. Look how well it's doing, guys. Knock on wood. We're standing strong here. What else do we have? Okay, and you guys remember my peach tree, my Florida peach? It lost all its leaves. Well, we're having a comeback. I'm just gonna call this the comeback kid. Look at all the leaves that came back on it. And this is a tropical prince. I've seen other people, other farmers and such homesteaders have this particular peach tree, and it looks really scraggly, so mine's looking pretty good right now. And then we got the neem. You guys know about my neem tree. This is good. It's good for keeping bugs away. It's good for antibacterial if you want to. I told you guys this story already. We went on a tour, and the tour guide told us about how people in third world countries grow these trees, and when they, I don't know whether it was smallpox or one of those bad skin diseases or whatever, they would put these leaves underneath a sheet on their bed and have the person sleep on the bed, and then by the next day most of their rash or whatever they had would be gone. So it's like a miracle plant. That's my tatsoi. I did put one seed in there, but it's too hot, too hot. Then we have a black cherry. I told hubby, because he wants to grow corn, instead of trying to find a field for it, I told him to just plant it in with a bed of something, so he has some corn growing here. Same here. We have the black cherry, and then we have a corn here and a corn there. This whole area needs to be weeded. I know, I still haven't done it. Sorry, been a little busy. This is a juju fruit, oh gosh, I'm forgetting. Goji berry. This is a goji berry. Then we have hubby just put this in the ground because we're going to give this to my neighbor. This is some moringa trees. He just popped it in the ground. We have aloe that's going to seed. I want to see this. You guys remember I told you that we had some carrots that were left over in the bucket from last year? I'm going to pull it out and see what it looks like. Should we pull it out? Let's do it. Think we got any carrots in here? We got something. My dogs will like that. Look at it. Holy cow. So I guess this is part of the carrot cluster. Very interesting. That was more of an experiment than anything. And then here, remember I told you guys I had spinach in here? Well, spinach didn't last too long because of the heat. Let me come around and show you. Look at our grapes, guys. We got our grapes. This is our first year with grapes. I mean, we've had this plant for probably a year or two. This is the first time we're growing grapes. This one needs to grow a little bit. Then we have our jade. This is my tatsoi that has really gotten hit hard with the heat. I gotta either move the bucket or do something because I just watered everything yesterday. So that's just from the heat doing that. And they'll come out in the morning and it'll look fine. This is the red seedless grapes. So we have this one here. Let me just move that. I'm trying to train it to go up the trellis. What else do we have? We got a bunch of seedlings growing, but you don't need to see that. There's Bubba, my helper. I planted cabbage seeds in with my blueberries to see if we can use the same pot, because I'm trying to reuse and utilize as much as I can the plants with the planters I have. There's another cabbage. I got my pepino peppers, which I have yet to have a pepper off it yet, so I'm hoping guys, I'm hoping. Another cabbage in there, and then we have a pink lemonade blueberry bush in here. Really needs to be cut back, but I was kind of hoping to see if we would get any blueberries on there, but you know, we share with the birds. Birds have quite the feast. And this I told you is was my old tatsoi plant, and I just let it go to seed. Look at it. This was my citrus tree, which I've talked to my husband and we're just gonna ditch it. You can't grow citrus in Florida. The I don't know, some kind of mite or bug or whatever. You just can't keep up with keeping it off your plants. So we are gonna end up probably getting rid of that, because you put a lot of time and energy into these plants, and that's like about 4 years old, and we have yet to get anything from it. Let's see. This is my Barbados cherry, which is pretty much picked over. We picked most of it off of it already. This is a moringa that we propagated. This is another moringa tree. We have 2 big moringa trees that are doing really well, and we're starting to get the pods on them, which is really good, because you can eat every part of this tree down to the roots. You can eat the leaves. These pods will get really big, and that's where your seeds come from. But if you pick it at a certain time, you can saute them. I've done a video on that already, and they're delicious. So you can either use the seeds or eat the pods. They're really good. That's the miracle tree. And then we have, what is this? This is a black cherry. This is the best it's looked since we planted it, so that's doing very well. I planted a comfrey. I propagated a part of the comfrey plant over there into over here, so that it would help this poor looking citrus tree. But unfortunately we did get little tiny buds on this where I thought we were going to get some fruit, but anything that did turn into like a fruit looking thing just fell right off the tree. And then this is my peanut butter fruit, which looks like it definitely needs water. I'm not going to water today because we're going to get some rain finally. We haven't had rain in a long time. This is my guava. Oh no, this is my black sapote. This is going to grow a fruit like that, like this big, and chocolate pudding. It tastes like chocolate pudding inside it. Here's my guava. This poor plant was on its last leg. We're making somewhat of a comeback if we can get it to grow before it gets any hotter out. This is an ice cream mango. We just bought a few months ago. That one's doing pretty well. And guys, here is my other mango tree that we have been babying since the last frost. Look at the fruit on it, guys. We still have to go until I think they said July. You can harvest them. But look at that, guys. Oh, look at that little one back there. We did lose a couple. They fell off the tree. But I think that's to be expected. We got some up there even, look. Oh, that would be so awesome. Well, let me back it out a little bit. That would be so awesome if we got another panicle to come out. Wouldn't that be great if we got another harvest? Sometimes they say you can get a second harvest. That would be pretty amazing. Look at this, guys. How awesome is that? Wait, I think I counted about 30 mangoes, so if we can get 30 mangoes, that would be outstanding. So, very, very happy about that. Like I said, I did come out here and there was one or two of them on the ground, so I don't know. I don't know if that's normal to happen or if it's from the wind. We've been getting some winds. This is my mulberry. I think this is kind of struggling too. I did have more leaves down here. So I don't know if that one needs to do better, I think. This is a black cherry. Did I show you guys my fig tree that we got figs off of already? Look at, we already got figs off of this. Isn't that awesome? I think there was one more thing I didn't show you guys. But anyways, I just want to thank everybody who's subscribed to my channel and is supporting our journey on YouTube. We hit 1,600 subscribers, I think yesterday, and we're just very grateful. We're grateful for everybody who's, watches, subscribes. We appreciate if you subscribe because it'll notify you, when we put a video up. It's so funny. I put a thank you for subscribing, that we hit 1,600 subscribers and 3 people unsubscribed. And you know what? I don't know what to tell you. If you feel compelled to unsubscribe because I'm doing well, then you don't need to be part of my tribe. So we'll just weed out the riffraff now, right, guys? All right, so back to the plants. We have miracle fruit. This is really good. We've had a couple of, they grow little itty bitty red, oh, here's a picture of it. little itty bitty red berries on it, and those are really good, and they're very, very healthy for you. I forgot to show you guys this. Hubby planted this in here temporarily. I kind of was like, don't put that in there, you're gonna have such a problem. But this is his beans he had in his little coffee pods that he had to get out because they were going to get root bound. So he just quickly put them in here. I think he said this weekend he's going to plant them someplace else. And then this was my rosemary that hubby bought for me around Christmas time, and I put it outside and it immediately died. Look at my comfrey, guys. This is amazing. To have a comfrey plant grow like this here in Florida is crazy. Because the heat, it's brutally hot. I told you we're already in the 90s, and we're already in the 90s, and we're not even in May yet. So that's what I'm saying. By like end of May, our growing season will be over, and that's why I try and plant mostly fruit trees or perennials, things. Is it perennials that come up every year that you don't have to worry about? Just less bother plants. You know, the fruit trees, you just water them, fertilize them, and prune them back once or twice a year, and you're good to go. So that's why I really want to grow a huge food forest back here. You know, with us having to use the food pantry, you know, this is just such a blessing to be able to try and, you know, to be more sustainable for ourselves, you know, not depend on the food stores or the prices when the prices are getting crazy and stuff like that. So we'll have hopefully some things that we can grow. So we'll have some things that we can grow on our own, so we don't have to depend on the grocery store or the food bank. We're just trying to take it into our own hands, you know. So hope everyone's doing well, and thank you guys again so much for your support on the channel. It's greatly appreciated. We couldn't have done it without you guys. And if you like this kind of content, we do other subjects. We don't just do one. We do food pantry, we do grocery store hauls, we do garden updates, we do thrifting. I am now selling on Whatnot. So I'm not just doing the eBay and the Amazon and stuff like that. We're selling on other platforms, so we'll be able to keep you guys posted on any kind of activity that we're doing there. And some maybe destination low, no fee to go do something, free entertainment in our area. We just do whatever. We're doing whatever, guys. We're doing whatever. And we hope that you guys will stick around. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. And until next time, stay blessed.